All the way from the Philippines, the man, the myth, the legend, Brandon the Truth Vera, One Championship's heavyweight champion, is here.
Vera retains the heavyweight championship of the world.
We're feeding him some woke food. Today's Food Truck Diaries. Dude, welcome to Main Island, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Being back here in Santa Monica, it's beautiful.
I know.
And in the Philippines, we have food trucks now. Legit food trucks in the Philippines, man.
Kind of sell me on the Philippines. One championship, what's up? Not trying to fight, but what are you thinking here, man?
Honestly, we just got back. I'm thinking about that.
Going full
Burger,
American?
the woke burger. Bacon, cheese, grilled onions.
I'll do the trio of tacos.
Trio of tacos.
Trio tacos. Trio tacos. Get some
Thank
woke
you very
tacos,
much.
Man.
Being back here in Santa Monica, it's beautiful.
I know. What's up? You're not mad at this weather.
No.
I mean, it's not as good as the Philippines.
It's actually rainy season in the Philippines right now.
Is it awful there?
No. It's absolutely amazing.
For those of you that don't know, he moved to the Philippines.
Philippines and Guam, we're island hopping.
How did that decision come? Obviously, because One Championship is based out of Asia, but you were just like, yeah, let's just move there from San Diego.
San Diego,
which isn't
man.
a bad gig either.
Which is heaven on earth as well.
Correct.
You know, One Championship is in Asia. They asked if I wanted to compete on the Manila card. I said, yeah, sure. And they asked if I'd be willing to do more things in Asia. And then I started looking for a talent agency in Asia for my entertainment side. The other stuff outside of competing, and mixed martial arts. So
And One Championship asked this.
One Championship and my management group from
Gotcha.
the Philippines asked.
All right.
So sorry, it was a huge, there was two management groups, me, my family, everybody talking about, because it's a big move, you know, you've been in the States forever and all of a sudden you're moving out to the other side of the world.
Some would say the biggest move.
Biggest move.
Yeah, the biggest move.
So it worked out well, you know, between my management groups, entertainment, and then competing. Man, living the island life is beautiful for us.
Was it a no-brainer for you?
No brainer.
Because it's scary, right? Because San Diego's great. You're a big name here in the States, and then, you know, kind of leaving all that behind, going to
Asia.
Yeah.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
It's a big gamble. You know, I was going through some stuff in my life, going through divorce. So I was looking for something.
Start a new chapter, kind
Maybe start a new book, not even a new chapter,
Yeah.
you know? And when I first went to the Philippines, maybe when I was 8 years old, I remember, even as a little kid, I did not want to go home. So I wanted to go back out there. When we went back out there, I fell in love all over again. Now, fast forward, I'm a dual citizen.
Dang.
We're here in the States and in the Philippines and in Guam. We just travel all around.
And the life out there, how's it different than here? It's just you and
man.
wifey, right?
Me, wifey, Coach George, a couple of the guys from Alliance Training Center come back and forth to come train and hang out. But really, yeah, it's just us. We're just doing our Asian work, I would say, our Asian grind.
And is this ignorant to say, but like what I see on the news here, like the Philippines and Asia could be a little dangerous for Americans. Especially with the whole Trump stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Philippine president is tough.
Man. So when I moved out of the United States, this is super weird, man, but I knew about all this stuff before Trump started yelling it, you know? When we moved outside of the United States, we started seeing what was being reported here in the mainland on the news.
Yes.
It's exactly opposite of what's happening in Asia.
Really?
There's no killings, there's no hit squads, there's no, people were dying, but it was drug dealers. Neighborhoods were cleaning up themselves, you know?
Sure.
But the way that they were twisting it, wording it, and pushing the propaganda.
Like it was unsafe for Americans out there.
People were calling us every day. People were asking us if we were all right.
Yeah, like I thought of you. I'm like, at least he can fight.
I know, man. Like it's, and we would laugh about it until maybe the fifth time it happened. Then after the fifth time it happened, it's like, man, it really is just propaganda. We feel bad because now we see outside looking in what's fed to the public as opposed to what's really going on in the streets and going on in other countries. So from now on, man, like when you're hearing something, take it with a grain of salt and go see it for yourself.
I've heard the Philippines is amazing.
God, it's beautiful, man. Like my only complaint about the Philippines is the traffic.
Worse traffic than LA or
Oh
San
my
Diego?
goodness, let me tell you. Let me tell you. 15 minutes to go that way to go train. We leave, same route to come home, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Just because there's so many people in a
So
small
many
area.
people in a small area. And if there's 4 lanes, if there's 4 regular lanes, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, there's 8 rows of people trying to work in the 4 lanes.
Nightmare.
Plus cars, plus people.
That's a problem.
Hey, it's Asia. That's how we do. It's a problem until you move to Asia, and you understand that's how it is in Asia.
Then you get used to
Just
it.
roll with it.
I bet I'm sure you're making great money, but I bet your dollar goes a lot further there than here, especially San Diego or
Oh
Santa
my
Monica.
goodness. Dollar goes so much farther in Asia, especially compared to Santa Monica and San Diego. These are like one of the top 5 places, highest cost of living places to live. The dollar goes far, but aside from the dollar going farther, being in Asia changed me a little bit. Like,
How so?
I appreciate things a lot more, Brendan. So much more, man. Like, when you talk about people being entitled or being spoiled, man, like, I understood it because I'm from America. I'm American. I'm
Yeah.
Consume, you know?
Consume.
I have a dually.
Yeah.
I got the big lifted dually and stuff.
Yeah.
And when you see how happy people are with nothing, it makes you really, really question your motives in life, your goals for the end,
Priorities.
and your priorities.
That's cool, man.
And man, it happens a lot because you see it every day.
Yep.
You see it every day, yeah. But
Especially where you're at, like just every day you see
Every
kind of
day.
third world problems.
third world problems. It'll be gorgeous houses here, literally right across the street. That's where all the shanties are, and
Slums.
little dirty kids are running around butt naked because they don't have no clothes on. But
Yeah.
they're happy. And then the people in the $1 million homes, $1 US homes, mad, yelling, arguing at each other, can't stand
Yeah.
to see each other.
Yeah.
So it's really, really made me mature more, I guess.
It's kind of cool. I take my ass out there.
Please come out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come out. The food in the Philippines, delicious.
They have everything in the Philippines. All the food is amazing.
What's their specialty though?
I would say,
Like, what's their
besides
specialty
Filipino
dish?
food,
No, like what's the best Filipino dish?
man, so adobo, any kind. There's pork or chicken adobo.
Which would be what?
So
a
there's-
teriyaki bowl out here.
There would be meat, cooked bay leaves, soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, onions, pepper, and there's sauce in it. So I don't know.
On rice?
On rice.
Oh, I'm not mad at that.
Oh man, wait till you come out. We'll get fat when you come out.
Kind of sell me on the Philippines. Won championship. What's up? Not
There
trying
it
to
is.
fight, but
And we
I
need
can talk
more.
a good game.
We need more VPs. We need more people to be spokespersons.
it's true, man.
Hashtag just saying.
Just saying. Last time I saw you, I remember you came to Rain to train when I was training with Mark.
Yes.
You came with the whole Alliance crew. It was scary because it was you,
Why?
Gus Finn, Phil Dave, like the crew, man. Came out, I was like, oh God. And then I came to Alliance to train with Gus Finn.
Yes,
and
sir.
then you were out because you were hurt. But that was but you were there. You're still like coaching the guys. I think that was the last time I saw you. That was
Long
dang,
time
man.
ago. 4
At
or 5
least-
years ago.
At least five,
Been a
6,
minute.
yeah.
And then look at everything you're doing now.
I know, man. Well, look at you.
Yeah,
Look at you,
Brandon.
though, brother. Everything's good, man. But are you still really close with the guys from Alliance?
Yes, sir. We talk all the time, Instagram, social media, text messaging. We keep each other up to date on what's going on in our lives, from martial
You're
arts.
talking about like Dom, Phil, Gus Finn. He was part of Alliance, but yes and no, right?
Yes, I know. He's family. He's like our cousin. His family comes visits. He comes trains with us. But then
Oh,
he
really?
has his own gym, All Star,
Oh, that's right.
in Sweden.
So Gus Finn retired recently. Dude, I was
Gus,
trying to.
come back, Gus.
If he
Come on.
wants to. But I
If he
was
wants to.
trying to tell the listeners how damn talented that man was. I can't emphasize enough how good Gustin was at fighting. I'm telling you, man, it's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, how fucking talented that kid was.
God.
He was so good. You know how it is because you
God.
train all the time. But I remember I was like,
God.
that's the upper echelon? Like, thank you. That's
the-
my time.
That's
my
the
time.
1%. Listen, Gus is the only reason why. Even, I'm hard-headed. You know, we're all hard-headed. This is why we're martial artists, because we're hard-headed. We like doing things our way. Gus is the only reason why I started wearing headgear. He's the only reason why I could not see his punches, and when he did hit me, it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad, like it would hurt later on that evening.
A nightmare. I remember I drove down there because he was fighting Jones the first fight, UFC 165. I was fighting Mitrione, so he was like, okay, let's split our camps
Yeah.
together. So I drove down to San Diego just to spar with him. He's sparring before I get there of some world champion boxer. They go 6 rounds. Gus Finn
Yeah.
lights him up, and then they go, oh, just get ready. He'll go to you next. I'm like, what? And then he hit me so hard, I had to go home that afternoon. I was concussed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dude, straight right down
See?
the pipe. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
oh, okay.
And you don't even see
Thank you
it.
for the ride.
You don't even see it,
He's
no.
so talented, man.
Gus.
Nice guy, too.
You have a lot of years left, brother. If you start itching, come back, bro. The world would be lucky to have you still competing.
I agree, man.
God, that guy's amazing.
Don't you feel like I feel like you were one of the first guys that I remember where if you could take what the personality and the confidence you had in the UFC when it was after Mayer, when you knocked him out with the knees, and you got on the mic, you're like, I'm gonna be light heavyweight champ, heavyweight champ. That's like, if you did that today, you're
sir.
a superstar.
Yes, sir.
Then it was a different game.
People thought I was
where people were
crazy.
like, what who's this cocky kid? Where now that's everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's everybody.
Like you were before it was cool.
Before my time.
Yeah, right?
I don't mind.
I thought it was cool, man.
Thank you very much, man. I
You did
appreciate
that, and then you took some time off, and we're talking about this off air about how I was talking about Francis, how he was saying, going to the Stipe fight, they kind of pushed him, and his confidence really cocky, knocking everybody out, and then there's no sport like this in the world where you get humbled, man.
Immediately. Instantly.
Overnight. Overnight. You're like, really? Oh,
Yeah.
damn, I better get to work.
And we're talking about Francis, how he told you how he personally felt,
Yeah. Mentally, where were you going to that Stipe fight?
I don't know where I was.
Did you think you were just going to steamroll through him like the other guys?
I mean, for that fight, I still don't know where I was. I don't know what was my feeling.
Oh, wow.
I don't know nothing.
It's just a blur, kind
I
of.
mean, he was just something weird.
I'm a huge fan of Francis now because it takes a lot for us to admit anything, and for you
Yeah.
to admit a big step or a big gap or a big missing piece, man, that's a big deal,
Well,
That's how you grow.
Yeah, but I think for you, one of the things about your career is you never sit still, meaning like you don't dwell on your losses, you don't dwell on your wins, and then now in one championship, I don't think I'm saying anything people don't know, but it was the right move.
I agree with you 1,000%. The person I'm closest to, I guess, in martial arts, in our genre, is I would say Phil Davis. And before I made the move to one championship, me and P. Diddy talked for a little while.
Because
went
he
back
made
and
the
forth.
change, right, from UFC to Bellator.
Yes, sir.
I tagged him, I go, you're the Rosa Parks of MMA. Hear me out here. Because I went, everyone was so scared to make the move.
'Cause you
Everyone was so
don't know.
scared not to sit down. You know what
Because
I'm
you're
saying?
the first one. You're the first one. Like, no, I'm out.
I went, dude, you're changing the game. I'm telling you, right now, you're probably stressed, but I'm telling you, you've opened up the floodgates, especially if you're successful, which he is.
Now he's killing it. His endorsement deals, they're coming after him all the time
He's
now.
the best.
Yeah, so
I
it's,
love him.
I'm glad that everybody took the risk. This is what we do.
So when he did it, did you text? Because you were, I'm sure, nervous.
We were
about it.
going back and forth. No, I wasn't nervous for him because I knew where Phil belonged, and I knew what him and me were talking about and what our goals were, and how our previous employer wasn't treating us, and how we knew what was lacking, it wasn't there, and the other companies were offering exactly what was missing.
Here's the scary thing. I've never had to deal with this because I only fought with the UFC. But when you went over to one championship and they were like trying to kind of court you, like you're in the honeymoon phase. Yeah. Like I'm sure they're pulling out all the stops. There's coconuts everywhere and
It's
whatever.
always like this.
Yeah, they're like it's weird. It's great here, man. But like usually that's not real, man. Like if you're a free agent in the NBA, they're trying to get you over to their team, and then the honeymoon phase goes away. So for you, I mean, I'm sure they pulled out all the stops, but how has it been since you've been there?
I try to explain this to everybody as best as I can, and I try to make this as simple as I can. The honeymoon phase never ended. It's like I fell in love with the perfect one, and they have fell in love with me.
And you've been there how long?
I've been there, I want to say 4 years total since I've signed with them, and it's amazing every time. Every meeting, every endorsement deal we're talking about, every time we have anything come up, it's a beautiful meeting. And when I say beautiful, 'cause past meetings, you walk in,
you feel like
sit
a
down,
piece of
you
shit.
get yelled at and screamed
Yeah,
at,
you feel like a piece of shit.
and then you leave. You know? Now here you walk in, you talk. We have option A, we have option B, have option C. We talk about the end results of all the options. We talk about which direction we should go, what we should do, what we shouldn't do. Man, and then when you leave the meeting, you feel educated and relaxed about what should happen next. And this goes with everything from your martial arts career, businesses, I call them ask for personal business advice because we're trying to open Alliance. We're opening Alliance Training Center September 1st in the Philippines.
Man.
Thank you, brother. It's a long time
that's
coming.
Cool.
3 years, man. 3 years coming.
That's not easy to do, especially out there.
So I've been asking them, and along my whole life journey, they just help you the whole way, man. They want you to be successful, not only inside of the circle cage. They want you to be successful at life.
Why do you think that is? Does it go back to the Americans and consuming, and they kind of just take for granted what the fighter is?
So part of it, they're taking for granted what the athlete is.
What you represent.
What you represent. So in Asia, they look at you as a martial artist. You're a modern day samurai giving your all for the benefit of the citizens and the people, for them to watch, you know? Here, you're treated like cattle and just shoved and pushed around.
Sure.
Over there, it's about honor, humility, respect. Martial arts values. Here, it's about who you can talk the most shit about and create the most hype for the next fight.
It's entertainment here. And there it's more of the martial art and the actual art of it, right?
The honor and the art of it.
Is it because there's so much history with martial arts there?
I mean, man, if the first time somebody ever threw a kick, where were they from? You know, it started in Asia somewhere, so.
Correct.
I think it's because of the history. And it's not just that, it's the culture. The culture. Every single place we go throughout Asia and throughout Southeast Asia, they embrace the martial arts aspect.
Win or lose.
Win or lose, they
Win
don't
or
care.
lose.
They don't
Because
care.
in UFC, you get knocked out. Don't go on a forum. Don't go on social media. Don't go.
Don't watch those videos.
No, don't watch
the
any of those
gifs.
videos. Don't go to a restaurant. People are clowning you and shit.
Stay
I had a guy
home.
from PF Chang's teach me how to jab.
Oh my
A waiter.
goodness, Brendan,
a waiter.
I'm sorry, man.
I was like, dude, just get my orange peel chicken, huh? Thank you.
Please,
I'll take
waiter.
it from here.
Yeah.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, man.
That's what it.
But it's what we
worked
deal
out.
with.
But in Asia, it's like win or lose. If you go out there and kind of give it your all, they appreciate it.
They love it. If you're in shape, because you have to do your part. You have to show up. You have to be in shape, and
You
you
got to
have
take
to
it
be
as a
game.
business. You got to be professional.
You have to be
And they
professional about your
respect
job.
that.
Yes, sir.
So did all, like, you know, since you were the first, you were the Rosa Parks to go over to one championship. So after you, it's, you know, Eddie Alvarez, Ben Askren was there, but yeah, Eddie Alvarez, Ben Askren, DJ, Sage Northcutt. Yeah. So did any of those guys reach out to you? Like, how is it? Or
They did. You know, we talk to a lot of people all the time. People emailing us all the time, and I thought it was just me, but it's everyone from one championship. They're getting emails and text messages and direct messages from online. When I got to talk to the second wave that came over, I guess, at the One Elite retreat, you know, everybody's saying the same thing. You know, this is the honeymoon phase. Is it always like this? And a big tell for one championship and how it really is. After Eddie lost his first showing, his debut.
great fight.
In Japan, yeah,
Tough
amazing fight.
Tough fight.
You know, that guy, he fought some monster.
Yeah.
After he lost, everyone from one championship management side was asking Mr. Alvarez to come to the event.
Which is the retreat?
Which is the retreat.
Which is what? Is it like the UFC retreat? You know what I'm saying? Where we all fly out to the hotel?
I would say it's like it's like the UFC retreat times 100.
So just for the viewers, so the UFC, for all their fighters, they fly you to I think it's Red Rocks. And
Whichever hotel they own.
Yes, could be Station Casino, whatever. Either way, you're there, and then it's like a 3-day kind of retreat where they teach you about weight cutting, just being a good person, social media. That's about it.
Yes, sir. So our retreat, instead of going to a hotel that one of the owners own, we just fly. They fly everyone out to a 5-star resort somewhere far away.
Where was it this year?
This year was in Thailand. Same thing, you know, we're doing social media stuff, we're doing financial stuff, we're doing future building. There's so many different classes that we take, and they do this every year just to help build, help make sure you have a path and a direction.
With everyone or just the elite guys?
With the elite guys.
Yeah.
But even when you say
It's
the
the
elite
word
guys,
elite.
it was like 100 people. It was like 100 people there. So
Eddie's there after
Eddie's
a
there
loss.
after
DJ's
a loss.
there.
DJ's there.
Sage there?
Sage was not there because they had to have surgery. He had to have immediate surgery. You remember? Yeah.
I had to skip that one.
So after a loss, an athlete really doesn't want to hang out with nobody. You're not trying to talk to anyone. You're not trying to go do anything but go home and just sulk for at least 24 hours, 48 hours.
Least,
you know?
you don't want to see anybody.
The upper management convinced Eddie to show to the event. As soon as Eddie showed up, all of the other athletes started going up to Eddie and saying, "Hey man, thank you for coming out here. Thanks for because man, for him to show up just showed his heart.
Yeah.
All of the athletes fell in love with Eddie.
Eddie's the best.
Dude, he came in, we had a good time. The elite retreat happened. The very end of the elite retreat, we're sitting down, and Mr. Quee's here beside me, I'm here, and Eddie's sitting right beside me. End of the night, end of dinner, we're about to pack up. You can tell that evening's coming to a close. Mr. Alvarez sat back and he just said, man, I'm here in Thailand having dinner with the new company after a loss, man. What is this? Like, what is this? And then we all looked at him, like all of us. DJ, I think, was sitting across the table, and we all looked like, what, Eddie? What'd you say? And I don't think he realized he said it out loud. And then we all listening again. He's like, yeah, I just can't believe this, man. Like, this is how you guys treat me after a loss.
Oh, Eddie's a king, man. He deserves it. Yeah,
And he
that's
said,
cool.
you know, after this loss, how you guys treat me and how all the athletes and all the fighters and everybody's treating me, this is better than when I won the title at the UFC.
Damn.
And when he said that, all of our faces was like, what? He said, yeah, I just felt like cattle. Like, hey, when can you go again next, kid?
Well,
Like, that's how they treated him.
Yeah, and I think at the highest level, especially in the UFC, it's like you're only as good as your last fight, and will you get another one? Where are you going to be on the card? So I think it's
Where are you
almost
gonna
kind
be
of
on
a
the card?
reassurance that you're going to be okay.
Yes,
Where
sir.
that fear's gone.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I mean, you know, how big would that be for any athlete coming off of an L, especially an L like that,
Yeah.
on your debut, you know?
Yeah.
That's just encouraging. And what all that translates to, people wanting to compete for one more. They want to give more.
I think what's good, too, for one championship is, I mean, DJ came over there, you came over doing well. Obviously, Ben was doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good and bad. You know, bad, obviously, for Eddie, but that some of the guys are struggling a little, because if all you guys would came over and just starched all their guys, then no one's going to take you serious.
That's true. Yeah, we needed something to struggle, I guess. I guess the struggle is real, and it's good, I guess, for us. So it's on a business standpoint.
I'll tell you what, I think, Rogan and I were watching, because we're talking about one-year wins. The rules are a little different, y'all, over there.
That was before those rules on the global rule set have been removed.
Is it different?
No more soccer kicks anymore.
Probably best. Probably best.
I agree.
They do. It was. I was like, oh my God, Brandon out there wilding, kicking dudes' heads off. It was dope.
But
It was dope. It was dope. But then you see, like, oh, that's why they can't do that.
That's why it's illegal.
Oh, that's why it's illegal everywhere. That makes sense.
I agree. I do agree.
But the other cool thing about one championship, and everyone talks about it, maybe we can get some more clarity to it, is the weigh-in system. Even I was confused on it. People ask me all the time, like, I know it's better.
Yeah.
But how would you say it's better? So you have a fight coming up in October, and you're the guy you're fighting is the world champion at middleweight and light heavyweight.
Yes, sir.
So I asked you what weight you're gonna fight at, which is?
I am fighting light heavyweight, but light heavyweight at one championship is from 96, I believe, kilos to 102.1 kilos, which is 206 to 224.1.
Oh, that's cool.
And the reason why is because they give you a hydration test. So you can't just go cut all the weight and then right before you step on the scale, drink a bunch of water so you're hydrated to urinate and then get on the scale. No, before you even step on the scale, you have to make sure you're hydrated. So you can't just fill it with water, because if you pee clear, there's no minerals in it, there's no nutrients in it.
Yeah.
So they check everything in your urine before you get on the scale to make sure your body is optimal.
So you'll weigh in at what?
I'll weigh in at 224, 220.
And what will your opponent weigh in at?
He's walking around 225 right now, so I don't know. 235 right now, so maybe 220, I'm assuming.
And tell your opponent's a bit of a legend out there. This is what's crazy to me, because like the guy Eddie fought, or the guy DJ fought, or some of the guys you fought, in America, if you're not a hardcore fan, you don't know who these guys are. But the guys out there are like the Bieber of fighting. Like,
Yes,
they
sir.
can't go anywhere.
Yes, sir.
They're the Tom Cruise. They shut down airports. They shut down
Malls.
Like, they can't go anywhere.
It's Asia. It's a whole different monster.
The dude you're fighting, I think, has a statue.
So the guy I'm fighting, Mr. Ungna Angsa, his country actually created and commemorated a statue for him. He's a big deal, man, because Myanmar has never had a national hero. And during his event, he was a 10-1 underdog to lose in Myanmar against the Russian champ. And after he won the fight, he got on the mic and he told Myanmar, he told his country, he said, I'm not strong, I'm not fast, I'm not even good. The only reason why I can do this, the only reason why is because I have you.
Ooh.
Oh man, goosebumps, dude.
Statue. coach.
Nobody told him to say that. Nobody told him, that's just him talking to his people. And he started speaking in his native tongue.
native tongue.
Oh my God, the crowd. Now
They
that's
went
it.
nuts.
That's it.
Now he's a legend.
He is a legend.
But he's also a badass.
And he's a badass. So if you don't put him away, submission, or you get to knock him out, Angla will be in front of you the whole time. We're cut from the same cloth. I trained with Master Lloyd Irvin. He trained with a prodigy of Lloyd Irvin, under Lloyd Irvin.
Oh, wow.
He trained at Lloyd Irvin's under the system.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My kickboxing coach, Rob Kamen,
Yeah.
my very first kickboxing coach, was his kickboxing coach's sparring partner when they were 17.
So there's a lot of similar ties there.
A lot of similar ties. So I'm looking forward to this event a lot. This match
fight.
is going to be good.
It's
yes,
in
sir.
Tokyo.
This one is in Tokyo at One Championship's centennial event, their 100th event.
100. So it's a big deal.
Oh
Hello.
my goodness. I'm drooling already.
Yes, sir. Oh, that looks delicious.
Thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate it.
Burger doesn't look bad, dude.
It's amazing looking. Yours.
Definitely some woke tacos. You've been here how long, first of all?
We got here maybe 2 days ago.
Oh, damn. What was the
Yeah.
first thing you ate? Was it something you're fiending for?
No, I've changed my diet. Now it's mostly veggies, 80% veggies, 10% meat.
Dang, look
Something
at
I have been
you.
feeding was a burger though, so this is perfect.
Hopefully it's good, man.
You
Dang,
first?
all veggies, huh?
No, 80%, not all. Not vegetarian, not vegan. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculously good.
Is it good?
A lot of sauces.
What made you switch up the diet?
Seeing a lot of people go through gout, high blood, high cholesterol, all that stuff. I want to try to avoid all that. When I started eating more veggies, it's gonna sound like a damn commercial, but
No, but let's hear it.
my recovery time got better. My my training improved.
Inflammation,
I
I
became
assume?
faster.
Yeah.
Inflammation was gone. I wasn't sore anymore.
Did you cut
I
weight
just
too?
felt better. Yeah, I
Cut
cut
weight?
weight. I cut a lot of fat, and I just felt better, B. I felt way better.
Maybe I should try that.
Oh.
As I'm eating these meaty tacos.
But that's why you got to find a number and stick with it. Start off 50-50. Go there first.
And you went, now you're up 80-20.
80-20. When I'm in
And you
camp.
eat mainly fish out in the Philippines?
No, actually, I'm eating whatever meat I want when I'm eating meat. Wagyu beef in Asia, yeah. Oh man, it's so soft.
Really?
Favorite restaurant, yeah. I'll take you to one in Eastwood when you come.
That'd be dope. Take the crew out to a one championship fight.
More than welcome. More than welcome.
It's not a bad idea.
You guys can stay at the house. We'll make it happen.
It's not a bad idea at all. So, how long you think you'll keep fighting for, brother? You've been doing it. Your first fight was in, hold on, 2012 or 2002. Is that right?
Might have
First
been.
pro fight.
Oh, first pro fight. WEC was my first pro fight. 2000, might have been 2005, I think, 2005.
It's been a hot second.
But I'm enjoying it. That's why I ask everyone when they retire, our brothers in arms, do you miss it? How did you know you wanted to retire?
Yeah.
What made you want to retire? I'm asking all these questions because I'm looking for a reason to retire, but I don't have one. I'm enjoying it, man. If I wasn't doing this, I'm doing entertainment and running Alliance in the Philippines, but
It's not a bad gig.
not a bad gig, but I'm
But
enjoying
you
it.
enjoy fighting. And you're not, you're fighting what, once every year mainly? Big fights. You're fighting once a year?
Once a year, I never went through the gauntlet of having to fight 4 or 5 times a year. I'm now going to be fighting twice every 12 months.
Which is
contract. I love it. New contract. They asked if I would fight more. Sure.
But how long do you think, because you're 41 or 42?
Ninja, am I 41? I'm 42. I'm 41. I don't even know how old I am
But
anymore.
you look younger than me.
B, yeah, thanks, man.
You look way younger than me. Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
That's my face. It's my face.
It's the facial hair. It's
Yeah,
just the facial hair.
it's just-
Once he shaves that off, he's
It's just
the
my
baby.
face, dude. But any idea? Have you put a number on it? You're just gonna keep going till?
So
I
I
mean,
pro-
you're obviously world champion, performing, so there's no issues there.
I promised my big boss and my family that I am definitely going to do 4 more fights, 4 more events. And then after that, let's see. I don't know, because that's 2 years from now. I don't know. But 4 events, that's easy. 4 competitions, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, that's
I'm looking
cool.
forward to it.
Plus, you don't have any kids, right?
Not yet. Not yet. We are working on that next.
So it's not a bad plan either,
No,
man.
not at all. And the whole plan was and it worked out, when I was younger, growing up, I wanted to make sure when I was a father, that time came that I could hang out with them all day at the house if I wanted to. I didn't have to go run to the office or have to go do this or do anything. If I need to do a meeting, I do a meeting at the house, or I'm bringing my kid to the meeting with me.
I love it, man.
So that was the goal. It turned out all right. We're doing okay.
You're doing all right, man. When you say you talk to retired fires, which one? I guess it would depend. I'm gonna eat this. I guess it would depend which ones you talk to, right?
I talk to the ones that went out well. I don't talk to the ones who went out on a bad one or went out after they should have
Past
gone.
their prime?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was the majority of their answers?
None of them miss it.
None of them miss it.
No, man.
You're
None
talking
of
to
them.
the right guys then.
They miss training and they miss the feeling competition, but they don't miss getting ready and they don't miss
The fight.
the fight. They don't miss that.
Preach.
I asked them, so what happened? Like, Brandon, you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be sore. You don't want to be sore anymore. You don't want to get punched in the face anymore. I was like, that's every day of my life. Like, I'm sore and I don't want to get punched in the face.
Yeah, but you keep doing it.
And then they said, Brandon, okay, you know what? You'll just know. Come on, man. That's like when you're younger and your parents, oh, don't worry, you'll know what I mean when you get older.
Yeah, I know.
So now I'm like, shit.
I think.
How much longer do I have? How much older
Yeah.
do I have to get?
But here's the thing, though. You're not taking damage and you're successful. And
Knock on wood, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Knock on wood, thank you.
This is rubber, whatever. So you enjoy doing it, but I think the biggest thing for guys that retire is to become a high-level fighter, especially mixed martial arts. The dedication and it takes so much energy and focus. The guys who get in trouble are ones that don't find anything to be passionate about after it.
Yes, sir.
So they have all this energy and they're lost. So you'll see some guys, maybe you can mix in a little brain trauma with it, but you have some guys, they don't know where to place their energy and they start getting in trouble. They start getting in bar fights or they're just making knucklehead decisions.
Sad. It's sad.
But with you and the stuff you're doing, One Championship, entertainment out there, and then you got the gym, I think you'll be all right, man.
Thank you, brother. I really, really appreciate it,
Yeah.
Brendan. Man, everything you're doing, man, this guy all over the world. TV, cable TV, free TV, on your phone. Brendan Schaub everywhere.
Not in China, though. What's up, One Championship?
We'll get them there next. We'll get them there next. We got to
Brother.
get them to Asia.
You got to come back every time you're in the States,
I
man.
promise I will. Thank you for having me.
We're
man.
rooting for you in October, man, and I'm proud of you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks,
I appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the man, brother.
Brandon
You're the man.
Vera.